I had a beer.
Just one? All night?
Yes, sir.
You lying to me?
No, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
2026. Had 2 Coors Light and Dirty Bourbon, sir.
Hey everybody, in today's video we're going to be reacting to a channel called New Mexico Body Cam. The video we're going to be reacting to today is called Off-Duty State Police Officer Arrested for DUI by Fellow State Police Officer. Let's check it out.
On Sunday, December 3rd, 2023, at approximately 1:30 a.m., New Mexico State Police Officer Raimundo Luan III was on routine patrol on Interstate 40 near milepost 164 when he clocked a black Dodge Ram pickup at 90 miles an hour in a posted 65-mile-an-hour zone. Officer Luan engaged his emergency lights and conducted a traffic stop on the driver near milepost 161 on Interstate 40 westbound.
Westbound 40, 161, black Dodge pickup. 28 target read, stand by. Unknown occurrence.
Okay, he kind of went over the line there a little bit. Now he's way over the line on this side. Got him lit up. It didn't seem like he was running that much faster than the regular traffic, but on these stretches of highway, sometimes it's like 80 miles an hour. I don't know what the speed limit is right here, but 1:32 in the morning. I don't know that I've ever seen an officer walk behind his vehicle when approaching. It's kind of interesting.
As Officer Luan began speaking with the driver, he observed the driver having bloodshot, watery eyes and detected the odor of alcohol coming from the vehicle.
How's it going? Not too bad. Lost a little home in New Mexico State
Dang, how lifted is this truck?
Police. You understand the reason I'm stopping you? Way too fast. What's up with the speed? Got you. Driver's license? Just your driver's license. Cool.
Can barely hear the other guy talking.
Step on another vehicle for me, please. Any weapons? Cool. Sit on out. You know how fast you're going?
About 85, sir.
90? 65, what's the rush?
Just trying to...
Oh, speed limit is 65. It said that. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Okay. Why are you walking away from me?
Oh, no reason, sir.
Okay. How much have you had to drink?
I had a beer.
Just one? All night?
Yes, sir.
You lying to me?
No, sir.
Cool.
Yes, sir.
Hands right to the side. Step forward. Any head injuries?
Yes, sir.
Any contacts?
No, sir.
Okay, put your feet
Well,
together.
I have my contacts, actually.
Soft or hard?
Soft.
Cool. Take a step forward for me, please. Feet together, hands right to the side. See my finger? Yes. Follow my finger with your eyes and do not move your head. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
He's moving his head quite a bit. It is somewhat of a trick because they go past your field of vision, like almost like if you're gonna follow the finger, you kind of have to turn your head to do it. So they'll push it to the extreme, but really they're waiting for your eyes to kind of be jumpy back and forth instead of fluid. So there was a really good example. If you'll watch right here, when he comes back across, his eye goes from almost here to straight without. Just watch here. That's what they're looking for right there.
You go upward now. Follow my finger upward, please.
Yes, sir.
That was a really good example. I'm going to go back. Watch when he brings his hand down. The eye does not slowly go down. It just jumps from there to there.
Any injuries to your legs or feet that are going to prevent you from walking, balancing, turning?
The driver was identified as New Mexico State Police Officer Edgar Madrid.
Last name?
Madrid.
First name?
Edgar.
AR?
Yes, sir.
What's your birthday, Madrid?
92.
He hasn't told him yet that I'm aware that he's a state police officer. I guess when they call it in.
Those shoes comfortable to walk in?
Yes, sir.
No injuries, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, sit tight, okay, Edgar?
Yes, sir.
Okay, maybe his body camera's just really low on his person, because this vehicle looked really big too. So also the officer might be a little shorter on the.
I'm going back to my unit, Madrid. Back, don't lean on me, okay?
Don't lean on it.
Clear for name, date of birth.
Say,
Last name, Madrid.
oh, he's gonna
First
back
name.
it up.
Edgar. Date of birth, 1992.
That makes sense now.
You can also send 512 to my location.
Yeah. What's the location? I-40 West Line 167. More route.
Hey, Sarge, if you get on from San Mateo, you'll run right into me. Dispatch will be 10-6 Fields.
I don't know if he knows now that he's an officer, but they usually do ask if they have their service weapon on them to make sure. Which he did ask him any weapons, and he said no. So. On second thought, that vehicle that he's driving might be a little lifted up. It looked kind of tall.
Edgar, I'm gonna have you stand right here facing your truck.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to picture the imagine laying on the ground from where your left foot is, straight on front to the rear bumper of your vehicle?
Yes, sir.
This line's gonna be approximately the width of your shoe. Do you understand that? Edgar, hands out of your pocket for me, please. I'm gonna have you put your left foot on that imaginary line. Take your right foot, place it directly in front of your left foot, touching heel to toe. Stop right there. Hands directly to your side. I will need you to remain in that position there, so I'm going to give you all the instructions. You will not start the test till I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So not till I tell you to do so, you will take 9 steps forward on this imaginary line.
He's not really intoxicated, because he would not be holding that position very well if he was. But he is probably over the limit. Obviously, it says he's arrested, so.
You'll look downward at your feet. You will count each step out loud. You will touch heel to toe on each step. And you'll keep your hands directly at your side at all times. Do you have any questions? No questions at all? So look, I'm going to demonstrate this test to you. It's going to look like this, sir. 1, 2, 3. See how I did that? I took 3 steps. You will take 9 steps. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
On your 9th step, your front foot will stay planted on the ground. With your back foot, which is your opposite foot, you will take a series of small steps, just like so, to turn yourself in the opposite direction. You see how I did so?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any questions on the turning process?
Yes, sir.
Now you're going to be facing the front of a patrol unit. I'll proceed back 9 steps like so. 1, 2, 3. See how I did that? Once again, I took 3 steps. How many steps will you take?
9, sir.
Once you start this test, you cannot stop until it's completed fully. Do you have any questions?
No, sir.
You completely understand all my instructions?
Yes.
Go and begin, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Okay. Face me. Put your feet together just like mine. Mr. Madrid, I'm going to have you remain in that position there. You will not start the test until I tell you to do so. Do you understand?
Yes.
But when I do tell you to do so, you're going to pick the foot of your choice. It could be your right foot or your left foot. You will lift that foot approximately 6 inches from the ground. You'll keep your foot parallel to the ground. You'll keep your hands directly at your side, both legs straight.
Yep.
You'll look down at your raised foot and you will count in upper manner by 1,000. Similarly, 1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, and continue counting upward by 1,000s until I tell you to stop. Do you have any questions?
No.
So look, I'm going to demonstrate this test to you. I'm going to pick my right foot for my demonstration, but you can pick your right or your left. You can lift that foot approximately 6 inches from the ground like I'm doing so. And keep your foot parallel. Do not point it up.
A lot of this whole process is also just how well can they follow all the steps, because it's a lot of explaining to do, and then they kind of get lost. So he's keeping up really well, and the cop is noting that he's understanding pretty well. Also, whenever they start to perform, they'll tell them, don't start it until I tell you to. And then as soon as they start doing it, the drunk person will start mimicking them. So that kind of gives them a sign that, hey, this person's impaired. So right now he's not doing the thing. Let's see if he lifts up his leg before he's told to do so.
This is parallel. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Hands directly to the side, both legs straight. Looking down at your raised foot, you will count in upper manner by 1,000. Similarly, 1,001, 1,002, 1,00003. You continue counting upward by 1,000 until I tell you to stop. Do you have any questions? No. No questions at all? Go and begin, sir.
1,001, 1,002, 1,003, 1,004, 1,005, 1,006, 1,007, 1,008, 1,009, 1,010, 1,011, 1,012, 1,013, 1,014, 1,015, 1,016, 1,017, 1,018, 1,019, 1,020, 1,021, 1,022, 1,023, 1,025, 1,026, 1,027.
Go and stop.
He did a fabulous job. He's really not that impaired.
Mr. Madrid,
Yes, sir.
it's been more than one drink, wasn't it?
Yes, sir.
How much have you really had to drink?
Had 2 Coors Light and Dirty Bourbon, sir.
232?
Yeah.
You shouldn't be driving. You know that,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
And this is gonna hurt. It really is. But you know all the fields, right?
Yes, sir.
It's sad. It really is. Turn around. Put your hands behind your back. Leave them there. Madrid. 1:40 a.m. You are being arrested for DWI. Do you have anything that's going to stab me, poke me, or harm me in any way?
No, sir.
Based in front of my patrol unit?
You know, body cams have really changed the game in this whole thing. All these officers are required to wear body cameras now in most locations, and it keeps everybody honest. You know, it's back in the day, he might just say, hey, hop in my truck and I'm gonna give you a ride home, come get your truck tomorrow kind of thing. But now I can't do that, and I'm not saying this officer would. You know, this officer's very straight up with the guy, said, you know better than this. It hurts to do this, but it's the law. But yeah, I'm just glad that the body cameras are keeping everybody honest, you know, and it works for both sides.
Go spread your feet. Madrid, listen to me. I'm about to tell you something important. You are under arrest for driving under the influence of intoxicating liquor and or drugs. The New Mexico Implied Consent Act requires you to submit to a breath test to determine the alcohol content of your blood. After you take our test, you have the right to choose an additional independent test. If you choose to take this additional independent test, you have the right to reasonable opportunity arrange for a physician, a licensed nurse, a laboratory technician, or technologist who is employed by a hospital or physician of your own choice to perform additional chemical tests. Cost of this additional test will be paid by the law enforcement agency, which is New Mexico State Police. Do you agree to take our test? Yes or no?
No, sir.
I will continue reading. I cannot force you to take our test, but if you refuse, you will lose your New Mexico driver's license or non-resident operating privilege for 1 year. If you are convicted in court of driving under the influence, you may also receive a greater sentence because you refuse to be tested. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Do you now agree to be tested? We'll consider your actions and refuse to be tested this time. Mr. Madrid, open your mouth, please. Stick your tongue out. Lift it up to the sky. you have anything in your mouth you eat, drink, smoke? Anything in between your teeth and your gums? 142. Go walk to the room of vehicle, please.
This police officer that's arresting him is very, very thorough. Does a really good job. He's one of those by the book kind of guys, because you can see he's noting all of his time, just being very professional.
Have a seat.
There's been no favoritism like, hey man, I'm sorry bro, you know better man, I gotta do it, you know. Sometimes you'll see them even asking, like, hey, turn your camera off, you know. There's a bunch of that shenanigans going on. There's none of that right here. This guy's just straight by the book. You messed up, you're doing the time.
Watch out. Just make a note at 0140 hours to the driver 215, 1047. Like and sample is red. Verbally refused. Mouth is free and clear. Start my deprivation period at 0142 hours. 0146 and sign a case number, please. You know who he is?
What was the last name?
Madrid. D1. Skater.
This case? What's been on?
He's been on for, I think he's a lateral.
So I think that means he transferred from a different station to theirs.
Yeah. So 90, 65, he admitted to drinking 2, is filled, seen it,
He's refusing.
refusing. So,
Cool.
just let him know, but he's at a D1.
D1 is going to be like the division. They basically grid off the state of New Mexico, and then A, B, C, D, E, F, G, kind of that keeps them organized on, because the state police, they cover the whole state, so, but he'll only cover like the D quadrant up there.
Edgar?
Madrid was charged with misdemeanor counts of driving under the influence, no proof of insurance, failure to provide driver's license, and speeding.
Okay, so he's got a driver's license, obviously, and he surely has insurance, so both of those charges will be dropped, but the DUI and speeding he'll get for. Oh, he's got passengers. I didn't even know he had passengers.
How's it going? I need you guys to go for a ride. Everybody? It's getting towed. Yeah. Do you have his phone?
Man, this guy is no nonsense. I mean, I'm all for it.
So the way it works here in Albuquerque is he's going to have to go in front of a judge, and the judge is going to decide when he's going to get released. No. Do you have his phone or no? I just want to make sure he has that phone so you can call people.
It must be really cold.
You wouldn't allow one of us to go.
No, he's gonna get towed. So call for a ride, let somebody know.
Madrid was placed on administrative leave and is still awaiting trial. He had been with the New Mexico State Police for 4 months before he was arrested.
It's a bummer. Everybody makes mistakes. I was really hoping that they were going to blood test him, because I was going to guess like 0.11, because I don't think he was that intoxicated. He probably should have blew it, might have helped him in court. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed the video, maybe check out some of my other police videos and my police compilation, and come back tomorrow because we'll be watching something else. See you then.